What is going on, guys? My name is Kyle Strickland. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to annoy everybody with asking for likes and subscribers, so get used to it. I have only 6 so far, so if you give me one and anything you find is even remotely useful, smash that like button or subscribe. I'm going to keep posting videos. Also, if you want to give me a thumbs down, please do. But if you do, the one thing I ask, leave a comment and let me know why you disliked my video. Also, every video now that I will create, I am putting an inspiring quote after the introduction of the video. Today's introduction, well, let me back up. Okay, so this is my intro, and next you will see Steven Spielberg talk about listening to the whisper that you hear. You're whispering to yourself. Things that you love, your passion, what do you want to go after, your dreams. They're hard to hear because they're whispering. There's so much negative self-talk that you or I may go through, and it's very interesting. I'm a new dad, so I've been learning how do I best go about teaching and helping my baby learn and grow up and be a good human and have ethics and morals and have a good attitude. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to Steven Spielberg and the quote of the video. Maybe quote of the week, maybe quote of the month. I've been focusing on reflecting on it quite often over the past week, and it really made some noise for me. So tell me what you think.
When you have a dream, it doesn't often come at you screaming in your face, this is who you are, this is what you must be for the rest of your life. Sometimes a dream almost whispers. And I've always said to my kids, the hardest thing to listen to, your instincts, your human personal intuition, always whispers, it never shouts. Very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts. And if you can listen to the whisper, and if it tickles your heart, and it's something you think you want to do for the rest of your life, then that is going to be what you do for the rest of your life, and we will benefit from everything you do.
Alright, what's going on? Making this video, I'm going to talk about my Bitcoin miner a little bit. I got it set up last night on the wire rack. I posted it on Facebook. Lots of people were asking questions about it. It was pretty cool. I will say one thing right off the bat. Man, it spits off some heat. When my buddy Matt Huff was saying these graphics cards are cooking, he is not lying. You can't even hold your finger on these things for 2 seconds. They're that hot. It's like they're over 200 degrees each board, and they're just simmering. 2 fans on each graphics card, and just pumping out heat. I'm gonna patch in another camera here to show you guys this stuff. I don't know if it was coincidence or not, but our air conditioning is not working tonight, so our house is a cool like 86 degrees. I'm gonna call White Heating and Air Conditioning tomorrow and get this figured out. But man, I am sweating right now. It is a hot time in our house. I don't know if it's coincidence. I'm probably going to turn off the Bitcoin miner and see if for some reason that was related at all, because it's pretty timely. I've had, I got 6 in this one rig that we'll see. 2 1080 Ti's, 2 EVGA 1080 Ti's, 4 EVGA 1070s. Now, I also have an Asus 1070 and a Strix 960, I think, in my primary PC that I I use in the evenings, but I wanted to put my most powerful cards in the mining computer so it goes 24/7. But man, it makes my office hot. If anyone's thinking about doing this on scale, you definitely have to consider the heat that it puts off and making sure these cards stay cool. Honestly, I should evolve my setup to where, you know, I can keep these things cool because they're hot as shit right now. So without further ado, let me turn this other camera on right here and I'll grab it and let's look at these. There we go. Let's untangle it from this cord. And so that's it. I got, you know, the motherboard up here has to have 16 PCIe express lanes. So that's what you hook all these into. I think I could fit one more. Maybe. I don't know. But I bought these risers on Amazon. They're just USB plugs. And it goes back to here. There's another cable you have to plug in right here. It has 6 of them. Got the motherboard, the CPU, cooler, RAM, motherboard, processor, GPUs, and power supplies, and essentially that's it. I mean, you can see each fan. All right. This is my other computer that I use personally. You know, I got the 1070 in there and the 960, but the 2 EVGA 1070s I have plus the 1080s are my 6 most powerful cards. I think I'm going to order some more risers to add one more card. I don't need 2 GPUs in my personal computer that I use. Since I'm running this experiment, it'll be interesting, but you know, a lot of the comments today were about power consumption. That's one thing I haven't nailed down yet. I don't have a super fancy spreadsheet built yet. You better believe, though, I'm going to as I continue learning about this. The interesting point, though, is that if you mine it and hold it, just mine it and hold it. Don't prematurely sell it, because if you mine it and hold it and it goes up, then every day back in the past that you mined it and held it, the value goes up. So I think that is an argument against the daily profitability calculations. If you believe Bitcoin's going to go up, then you know it might turn really profitable someday. Who knows? One thing I've been focusing on too is the NiceHash deposits right now I have set up just to go straight to my Coinbase wallet, but I've been taking it from my Coinbase wallet into my Ledger wallet. So it kind of gets mixed, and I really like tracking things, whether I purchased the coin on an exchange, or whether I mined it, or I did an experiment with Genesis mining. I need to keep all that stuff separate. I might buy a Trezor wallet. It seems that's the second best one. I got this Nano, or it's a Ledger Nano S. It seems pretty easy to use. Not bad. I heard some guys talking about being able to buy things from your hardware wallet, and I have no idea what they're talking about, but that would be really cool to take. Exchanges charge fees, so that's they got to make money somehow. I understand that. They're providing value, they're bringing ease of use to cryptocurrency, so it's a love-hate type deal. But so the screen behind me, you can kind of see some of my mining statistics. and it varies. I mean, this number changes all day long as I look at it way too much. But you can see, how much I've earned, how much is there right now. These are the mining stats. So for everyone who was asking me about my mega hash or my hash rate, I'm not too sure. I want to learn how to mine Litecoin or Ethereum, straight out in a pool. I haven't figured it out yet, though. I've been spending too much time trying to figure out how to make these darn videos to share what I'm going through. But, it's good. So I guess here's active workers. We're getting 0.27 kilo hash. I have no idea. 139.16 mega hash on Lyra 2 Rev 2 and 1769 souls. I have no idea. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this. Oh, this is the difficulty. Yeah. So the harder it is, the difficulty is directly relatable to the miners too, it seems. The more miners there are, the higher the difficulty goes. So you can almost you use your miners as a betting tool. What if there's a really cheap coin like Lisk coin went up? I don't know if that's mineable. If you go to crypto, what is that? Crypto compare cryptocurrency market cap, coin market cap, Lisk. See, these little asterisks mean that you can't mine it. So literally I don't know how to run command prompts that well, and it seems like for some of the less mainstream coins you need to learn how to run command prompts and type code. I don't know what kind of code. It didn't look too difficult. I was in there back when I used to set up bots to play video games for me when I went to school. I learned how to write a little code, or edit code, I guess. I still to this day don't know what I was doing. I was just following directions that I found online for somebody else who knew what they were doing. But I imagine that there's instructions online that you can follow if you don't know what you're doing. And just try until you think it's working. I don't know. That works pretty well, generally. But let's see, Lisk. So 603. I think this has just been going way up. Oh, I guess that's not a mineable coin. But you could, mine Zcash, or you could mine BitConnect, or Ethereum Classic. Neo you can't mine, but you can buy, hold, and earn gas. Monero you can mine. IOTA you can't mine. Dash you can. This is the one I want to learn how to mine. If anyone is out there who knows how to mine Litecoin, please reach out to me. So yeah, that's a quick video. Leave me a comment. Dude, I haven't gotten a comment on my YouTube channel yet, so somebody should just leave me a comment. That would be really cool. If you could, like it and even subscribe. I have a whopping 6 subscribers right now. So yeah, I mean, your like would significantly increase my percentage gain on total subscribers. So share it out. If you have any ideas or thoughts, or you want to argue about if it's profitable or not, I'd love to get your feedback and see what you think, because at this point I'm still kind of in the dark. I've done a fair amount of research, but not enough. So hi dear. I think it's done.